Lori Gordon's mother, Lydia, died in a long-term care home this spring.
It's really nightmarish. I was rendered powerless.
That home, one of 25 where the Canadian military sent soldiers in to help. In a report released today, the military said it found many were struggling with a lack of staff, improper use of protective equipment, and infection control measures that weren't always followed. None of it is a surprise to Gordon.
Absolutely accurate, 100%. I was saying this before anybody would listen. So it's sad that it takes an army to confirm what everyone's been, or I witnessed.
So I show up on the floor and say, hey, where's your visor? Or should I be wearing a visor?
Pierre Gaumont is an air traffic controller, but he's been volunteering at a long-term care home to help fill the need. After just 4 hours of training, he was put to work.
I've seen most of the events that were reported in the military reports. Problem traveling from red zone to yellow zone, people not wearing properly their safety equipment, lack of staffing, obviously, lack of leadership.
He says he also saw some residents neglected and mistreated, but stresses it's not the norm and says exhausted workers are doing their best. Quebec's premier says the report's findings highlight once again staffing shortages.
It was like a perfect storm, like you say, because we had 10,000 people missing right at the beginning. And of course, on top of that, some of the employees were infected.
Legault says things have improved, but he still asked Ottawa to keep the soldiers here until September.
We will not be able to go that duration just because we don't have the number of personnel. And when you have our people working 7 days a week, it's just not sustainable.
In the meantime, Quebec is launching a new recruiting campaign to try to fill those crucial jobs. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.